Hello, friends and family. How are you today? Today I was gonna ask my friends about some topics, but nobody ever gave me a topic. So let's talk about one of my topics, that is bleeding disorder. Why am I interested in bleeding disorder? It's in my family. I know my dad kind of have a tendency of bleeding really regularly. That's a very typical of Southern Chinese. They're tender, they're fragile, and they bruise and bleed easily. And I was also having the problem. I had the bloody nose quite more often than any other people when I was young. And I remember one time my friends decided that they want to beat me up. So we held us still and saying, okay, we're supposed to start fighting now. And then they said, everybody assume position. You pull her hair, you pull her hair. And I was like, ah! And I got so powerful, and all of a sudden I felt my nose was something dripping out, and I was like, wipe it off, and my friends all scared away. And because nobody was playing with me, I decided, okay, let's go home. And my mom was like, oh, you had a bloody nose again. So when I was little, when I was a kid, I guess very seldom did anybody wanted to fight with me, because it just seems like a lot of trouble to start with. And of course, later on, I figured I had tuberculosis too, and I was always short, always skinny. I was never the strong one. Later, when I was in high school in natural selection, learning Darwinism, learning natural selection, I was wondering, how could this gene really pass on? So fragile and late bloomer and always so short and small. How could this gene pass on in nature? I guess actually it's not the strongest one that survives. The weak ones also have a chance, especially when I thought of it when I was young. Every time when my friends thought I was hurt so badly, I was bleeding so badly, I had blood all over my face. Actually, I felt just okay, very okay, especially when I saw I got that much attention from my friends. So what I want to say is that bleeding disorder actually should be quite common among all human beings. And a lot of cultures see those kids who are pale, who are fragile, who are not quite strong. They they feel bad for them and they're nice to them. In certain cultures, that is even a standard for beauty. But the bleeding disorder in ancient royal family, because of the inbreeding, almost wiped out the whole one royal family. So that is to say how bad inbreeding could be. Only one generation, you could get all the protective, just about right recessive genes show up all over the family and wipe out the whole family. So that is why when kids, you're gonna learn that in general biology, you're gonna learn that in ecology and genetics, in the theory of Mendel, the A plus B square, I forgot what theory that was, just all kinds of theories, and tells you how it works. The bottom line is, when you're finding a spouse, you want to find someone who's least related to you, so that those bad genes wouldn't show up. They would just work at a way that exactly protects this a creature. Okay, thank you so much for listening, friends and family. I'm hoping next time I get a topic from someone, so I don't have to repeat my old topics. Actually, there's a lot of family stories that I want to talk about too, like how we got our royal last name as Mongolians. That was long story. Okay, thank you so much for listening. I love you guys. Have a great weekend, and have a great next week. I love you. Bye-bye.